My goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal.
I'm Keith Walford, Member of Parliament, Southwest St. Ann. The fire station, I had made a trip down to St. Anne's Bay to speak with the chief fire person who's in charge of fire units in Southwest. I was in charge of operations in St. Ann. And after that, we were able to get them here in Southwest, where the fire station has also agreed that Southwest St. Ann needs a fire unit, whether it be a full house or a substation. But where we are located, the nearest fire unit now is in Brownstown. And of course, the time frame of getting up the side and the amount of communities that are here. So I'm happy to say that a team from the fire unit came here, and we actually looked at different locations to put a fire unit. And we actually found one, and it was looked at and accepted by the fire unit, their technical team that came. So we are now awaiting word from them as to when do we start to get this going, because it has been unanimously accepted that the community, yes, will be getting a fire station in the near future. Housing, I brought Minister of Housing here too, Honorable Minister Guy, and we looked at a project that was started by the Member of Parliament, Glenville Shaw. It was in the Operation Pride. Unfortunately, that project didn't go much further when we had a change of government, but I'm very determined that we are going to resume the housing, the preparations for a housing project right here in Southwest. He looked at it, and of course, one of the only challenges that we faced was the lack of water in regards to providing low-income and middle-income housing for my constituents. But this is something that, again, I am going to be working on, because the the constituency has absolutely no housing projects at all. So this has to be one of the issues that we look at. Of course, there is a wide, I must say that every year, I put on different sporting competitions. As a sportsman, I was involved in sports, as I said even before. I'm still president of St. Ann Cricket Association, and play a very active role in just about every sport, because I'm that sport person. And so I have been able to put on a cricket competition every year, a football competition every year, and a netball competition every year, and I run them right behind each other. So when one is finished, there's a week or two break, and we move into another competition. Because of course, this is one of the ways how I see of uniting our communities through sports, and gives the constituents and the youngsters especially an opportunity to show their talents. Who knows, maybe one day we will produce a Usain Bolt from here. And so we have been given the opportunities through sports as well. And it helps to organize the communities as well when we have these sporting competitions. So it is my hope and it is my vision that I will be getting some community centers back up and running. Currently, we are doing a play field. It's not yet completed, but as we speak, work is being done in Davistown, that is in the Barbridge division. There's a new play field that we are building from ICDF funding. There is also a netball court that we recently put at the Wild Cane play field. And of course, it is not yet completed, but that particular community center in Wild Cane is among the things that I plan to do when I'm returned as Member of Parliament. It is a community center that has to be finished. It is now just about halfway there, but we're going to be sourcing funding to complete that community center, and hopefully even put some computers there that the constituents can benefit from. Because, you know, we're in the internet age, and all bills now and everything are being paid by the internet. Also, school children could utilize the facility. Of course, there's a Sendeka Community Center that is in need of repairs. There's one in Green Hill, there's one in Alva, and one of the bigger sporting projects that I plan to fulfill is the playfield at Wilson Shop, that is nearby to here, which I've already brought the Sports Development Foundation to look at, and they have intern just asked us to give them a topographical survey, which we have done, and everything has been submitted to the Sports Development Foundation. So we are now working hard to have them put it in their budget for the next financial year, and work should start where we're hoping to build a modern facility, a modern sporting facility with change rooms and a level play field at the entire constituency, because we need a proper play field that we can play international games on. What we have now, most of our schools have to go out of the area to Brownstown to play their DaCosta Cup and Headley Cup games, which is cricket and football among schools. So we want something here in Southwest that our schools don't have to leave the area to participate. And I will continue to deliver for you, so put your X beside the head. Vote Walford.
Make sure you're on the winning boat. Step up, vote PMP. Progress to Jamaica.